Recently, we have been asked by Florida International University to think about how it is that we can better integrate the Wolfsonian and its remarkable collection, library, archives, with the ongoing teaching that's occurring at the university. We have had many different programs in order to do that, and they have been successful, but generally on a smaller scale. And so what we did was we worked with two faculty members in the history department and then two of us here at the Wolfsonian to create a proposal for the creation of what we're calling the Wolfsonian Public Humanities Lab. What this is going to be is that this is going to be an interdepartmental area, I guess you would say, that will, we believe at this point, offer an MA in Public Humanities. Public Humanities is a new and emerging field. It is in some ways related to museum studies, which is an older discipline, but it's different in the sense that it's open to all of the people who have majored in humanities, all the different humanities, with the expectation that they're going to be going on and doing work in which the humanities informs what they're doing, but they're also going to be doing community engagement, they're going to be working with the community, they're going to be working with various resources such as our collection, for example, but it could be any other kind of collection. They might be working in for-profit, but they might be working for government and for nonprofits as well. So it's much bigger than just museums and the idea of training people to be in museums. This program will draw faculty from all of the different humanity disciplines, and they will teach at the Wolfsonian. We are going to be creating a second space for the Wolfsonian. Right now we're looking at spaces in the Alapata region, and we're going to be creating something we're calling the Transparent Museum. The Transparent Museum is going to take our collection, which is basically in storage, and it's going to allow the public to see as much of it as humanly possible, physically see it. And so 90,000, 100,000 objects you would be able to see when you come into this space. Those things that you can't physically see, the things that are either too delicate or they're too difficult or that there's just problems, we will then be able to display digitally. So we've been digitizing our collection through the support of the Knight Foundation, and now we'll be able to turn that into presentations that people will be able to control when they're in our space. So let's say you love to see posters. Well, posters can't be on display all of the time because their work's on paper and too much light isn't good for them. But we can project them. We can project them at much larger scale even and pull those up so that you would be able to see those. So in this space in which our collection now is full force, full view, we are then going to integrate the teaching of public humanities. And so we'll set up spaces such as a theater, for example, because music is very much a part of this idea. And with our collection, there's no reason why we shouldn't be the ongoing home for the jazz series that is being created at FIU by so many of our talented students. And so now we will have a performance space that would be appropriate for what they do. The same with theater, but it could be reading, poetry readings, so we can work with the creative writing department. Of course, it will be the architecture department, the art department. When I say humanities, I of course include all of the arts as well. And so we then become kind of the locus for a lot of different activities that are being created at FIU, but they're all a little bit fragmented. And this will bring them together under the teaching then of this notion of public humanities.